Today I want to show you 5 more great logos, all of them cat logos. This is a cat logo special. And why not? Everyone knows that cats are weird and wonderful. My name is Andre Leroux. Let's begin. The first cat logo that I want to show you is one that was quite controversial when it was first uploaded onto LogoGround. We not only approved it, we made it a staff favorite. So it was proudly shown on the LogoGround homepage. We received some complaints, and I can understand why, but we are not big on censorship, and we decided to keep the logo on LogoGround anyway. And I'm glad we did. A few days ago, this logo was sold for a tidy $500. This logo is obviously expertly drawn, but the reason why I think it is fantastic is that it is so very memorable. You see it once and you remember it forever. And you can understand why. With a controversial image, you cannot just glance at it and move on. Your brain won't let you. You have to confront it and process it. And in processing it, you cannot help but to memorize it. It burns itself into your memory and it does not give you any other option. I'm not saying that we should all start making controversial logos. Not necessarily, but let's learn from this, apart from the fact that it is technically brilliant. Moving on to the next logo, and we have a mean looking cat. What I want to show you in this logo is how well the entire design works together. It is like the designer was laser focused on making a mean cat and did a great job of making every part of the design work together to achieve that aim. That face and the big red circle and the red collar and the skull pendant all say the same thing, that this is a cat you don't want to mess with. That expression is quite something. When I think of a mean cat, I think of angry eyes. But these eyes are smug, and that is so much better. It's like this cat is bad, and it knows it, and it doesn't care. That's just awesome. Next cat logo, Gatos logo. What a remarkable piece of work this is. Normally on LogoGround we will decline a logo if the title or the description is not in English. But Tattered Gatos is just the perfect title for this logo. It is Spanish, meaning 3 cats. And the theme here is of course Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead. That is a holiday celebrated primarily in Mexico, but in some other places too. It is a day for prayer and for remembering those who have passed on. If you are not familiar with it, it can sound very dark and depressing, but it's not as solemn as you think. Not at all. It is a colorful, joyful celebration. And it is very much a Mexican holiday, so using Spanish for the title Tres Gatos is perfect. It has the right ring to it that English could not match in this case. Another thing to note about this logo, we sometimes decline logos for internal repetition. For example, if a logo has 3 cats but they are really just 1 cat, copied and pasted. Internal repetition can be a legitimate tool and perfectly fine, but it can also look lazy. In this logo there is a small amount of repetition in the faces of the 2 cats on the sides, but there is enough uniqueness in those 2 cats that it does not feel like a lazy cookie cutter approach. Overall, just an awesome, fun logo. Speaking of fun, this guy might be having too much fun. Here we have a party cat with a beer in each hand. As with the first logo, you might ask yourself, who on earth would need a beer drinking cat in their logo? But here's the thing, people love their pets. People love cats. By having a cat in a party logo, you make it that much more approachable and lovable and endearing. And because a cat drinking beer is not realistic, it is clear that you are just having fun and you can get away with a lot more. It's comedy. Anything goes. If this was a man holding 2 beers, it would immediately be a more serious, less fun logo. A little problematic even. Alcoholism is a terrible thing. But if it's a cat getting hammered, it works great, because we all understand right away that this is comedy, not to be taken too seriously. And for the next cat logo, we are going in the opposite direction. This is a tattered cat. This type of logo is really challenging, and the designer knocked it out of the park. It is very difficult to make a good logo featuring a neglected or abused or tattered animal. It's just too negative. No one wants a negative logo. But this works. The designer cleverly shows the moment where this poor cat is rescued, and the expression and the body language of both the cat and the girl show that they found each other. This is the moment where both of them know everything is going to be all right. It is a happy day for both of them, and the future is going to be better. Just brilliantly done. And notice the color of the lines in this logo. It's not black, it's brown. This is a clever choice. Black might have been too harsh next to the light blue and yellow. By using brown instead, the designer gave the entire design a softer appearance. By the way, these 5 cat logos are not necessarily the 5 best cat logos in the world. These are 5 cat logos that I love and wanted to share with you. If you want the best cat logos, you can see the all-time top 100 cat logos on LogoGround. The link is in the description, and you can visit the gallery directly at logoground.com/gallery.php. And that's a wrap. I hope you liked the cat logos special. Thanks for watching.